Hey there, I'm Susan, and today I want to show you a few of the tools that I use with my Glowforge that help make my life a lot easier. The first thing that is super helpful, well, there's no specific order really. These are just a few things that have been helpful. A lot of people ask, I'm getting my Glowforge, it's in the mail, it's on its way, what can I get to prepare? And these are just a few of those little things. The first thing, especially if you're planning on using materials that are not proof grade, that do not come from Glowforge, is this digital caliper tool. It measures things for you. So if you are putting something in the Glowforge and it's asking you how thick the material is, you can, have to be left-handed for a second, you can just use the digital caliper to measure that, and you can see that that is 0.95 inches, 0.94 inches, and so you could put that into the Glowforge. Makes your life super easy if you're not using proof grade material. Another thing, for those of you who have had vinyl cutters before you got your Glowforge, these little weeding tools are also super helpful for the Glowforge. So if you already have one, keep it. If you don't have one, I don't think they're very expensive. I don't remember because mine came with the kit. You can also find these in like little dental kits at Walmart. If I don't, well, when you're allowed to go to Walmart again. Just kidding. But yeah, these are super helpful for taking the masking tape off of your projects when you're done. Another thing that is super helpful, especially if you're going to be working with wood, is an X-Acto knife, preferably a really sharp one. Every once in a while, especially when I'm using plywood and not proof grade material, every once in a while I get one that doesn't cut all the way through. And that's mostly because of the glue in the plywood more than the Glowforge itself. And I'm able to use this knife to kind of cut it free so I don't waste my materials. And then the magic eraser. Especially if you're doing painting or anything like that, I've been surprised at how much the magic eraser has been able to clean up my projects and make them clean and sparkly and ready to ship to my customers. You do not have to use the whole thing. Earlier today I had one I needed to clean up and I just literally tore off a little corner of it and used it like that so I could get more precise. Paper clips. I don't know if it's just a teacher thing because I used to be a teacher, but I have a lot of these lying around. So today when I was making little Easter basket tags, instead of having to get the little C-clamps from the garage, I just glued my pieces together and clamped them like this. So this is really great for clamping small wood pieces together. And then you saw this earlier, but I'll talk about it now. Painter's tape or masking tape. This is really helpful for well, several things. First of all, it can help you get the masking tape off of your projects, but also sometimes I put cardstock in the Glowforge to make a template or to do a test cut before I actually put my good materials in there, and I can use the masking tape to tape it down, because once that fan gets going with lightweight materials, it'll blow them around in there. So this is super helpful for that. As I thought about this video, there were lots of other things that came to mind, and it really depends on what kind of projects you plan on doing. If you're planning on doing wood, you might need a few more tools in the garage, jigsaws, table saws, things like that. If you're planning on using a lot of acrylic, and especially if you want to, make wall signs, you might need some double-sided tape to stick on the back of your projects. There's so many different projects you can do, but those are just a few of the items that will help you get started with success with your Glowforge. If you think of anything else that would be helpful, put it in the comments below. And if you have any questions for me, I am happy to help you out.